and welcome to my first Blu-ray DVD haul video of 2020. Now, I could not actually believe this, but I just checked and it's been almost 3 years since I last did a Blu-ray DVD haul video, and because I technically forgot to do this because I was just really excited at the time, I would have been able to get in a couple of unboxing videos at least last year, but then I had no idea that it was, you know, certain things that I have in my collection now are coming. But these are all of the Blu-rays and DVD that I was able to acquire, and some of which are from giveaways that I won, as well as just things that I bought for myself, as well as Black Friday pickups from last year. Without any further ado, here's my collection, starting with Justice League. Now, obviously it's been a while since this movie came out, and I got this Blu-ray probably sometime last year. I honestly don't even remember. Like, it's been sitting on my shelf and I've watched it a few times since I got it. I do like this movie for what it's worth. I mean, it's got a lot of special features on it that I also love to watch. I mean, who doesn't love to watch special features on movies? There were just some really cool things that I liked about this movie in general, and it looks great on Blu-ray. So I really liked how they really had those bright colors in this movie popping. So speaking of yet another DC movie that of course I had to get on Blu-ray, because I knew as soon as I saw the trailers and as soon as I saw the movie a few times, I obviously had to go with the next movie on the list, and it was Aquaman. Now, I love that it's got more special features that I really enjoy, including an exclusive sneak peek at Shazam. Now, that is a movie that I do not own yet, and if I do, it'll be my, like, I will have owned every single movie in the DCU so far, so it will be really cool to add that eventually. But this one looks like really great on the big screen, so I definitely enjoyed watching it, and I'll definitely revisit it. Now, on to some of the movies that I ended up receiving from a giveaway from E-Man's Reviews. You guys should definitely check him out. He's based here in Chicago, and I really love his work. One of the movies that I ended up winning, which I literally checked my mail one day and I was like, oh, what's this in this package? And I got Us on Blu-ray. I was really happy when I saw this movie for the first time, because of course I loved Jordan Peele's first movie, Get Out, and I loved this other movie after that, and of course it's got a few deleted scenes on here, so I always love seeing like what could have been in the movie, but maybe just didn't add it. But oh man, this was such a freaky movie, and to see it on Blu-ray, I mean, it really got me even more terrified to see this. So I would highly recommend getting this movie or seeing it if you guys haven't. Now, another movie that I also received from a giveaway was one of my honorable mentions of 2019, and it is for John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. And of course, when I saw this movie in the theater, I was probably sitting in the front row or close, like a couple rows back from the front, from the screen, because I just wanted to see how awesome and amazing the cinematography was. And of course, on Blu-ray, it is really action-packed, and the sound is absolutely amazing. I mean, of course, I love all of the previous John Wick movies. I can't wait to see Chapter 4 come out, but this one just looks stunning on Blu-ray, and just everything about it. I mean, oh, I can't, it's like such small print. I have to read, like, they've got a few trailers on here. They have a game apparently for John Wick, and just a whole bunch of awesome like behind the scenes special features. So I just think this is so incredible, and this is why I always keep these covers. I know some people put stuff in little plastic cases that are really flimsy, and I'm like, no, this is artwork right here, like the movie was as well. So on to the movies that I ended up buying on Black Friday before I ended up going on my trip. I got one of my favorite horror movies of all time by Robert Eggers, and it's The Witch. Now, some people might not be into horror movies, but this is one not to miss. I think it is very unique and still equally terrifying. I mean, I probably haven't been so immersed in a story like this one had, even though some of the characters were hard to understand at times, but it was still so crazy to watch this movie. And I'm just also trying to look at how many special features on here. I actually didn't get a chance to watch this yet on Blu-ray, but I definitely will soon. But wow, it's got a Q&A Salem panel. Did they go there? I don't even know, but wow, I really have to check this out. So another horror movie, of course, I'm a huge fan of horror movies, so I have to get my collection out there, and it is for It Chapter 1. And I just got this because I loved this movie, and I loved It Chapter 2, so I definitely enjoyed this movie. Oh, and it's got a lot of deleted scenes too, so I think hopefully it'll look good on the big screen, but yeah, I'm just a fan of this movie. Now, my next Blu-ray that I got on Black Friday, and it is Elysium, and this is this sci-fi Matt Damon movie directed by Neil Blomkamp. If you've seen District 9, you should definitely check out this movie. I thought it was pretty exciting, and I really loved the visuals and just seeing what the future could be like. This also has a lot of Blu-ray exclusives and special features, and even an extended scene. I don't know which extended scene they're referring to. I have not even watched this yet, but I definitely will if they're having some extended scenes being able to be viewed in this movie. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, this is a pretty exciting movie that I also purchased because I've watched it I don't know how many times. And speaking of yet another sort of sci-fi type of movie, but it's also one of my favorite movies that came out a couple years ago, and it is for Ready Player One, directed by Steven Spielberg. I mean, literally, if you're a fan of basically any pop culture reference in the world, it was in here, so this is definitely the movie for you. I mean, the visuals are just absolutely incredible. I mean, if there was a world where the Oasis actually existed and VR headsets were a thing, I actually own a VR headset, so I think it'd be really cool to watch this on a VR headset and maybe even go into the Oasis. I don't know. I think it'd be really fun. This has a few special features. Oh, sweet. Over 90 minutes of bonus content. And yeah, so I think it's a pretty awesome movie. I actually watched this. This was one of the first movies I ended up watching on Blu-ray, and it is absolutely amazing. And of course, to complete my Star Trek collection, at least from the 2009 Star Trek movies, I had to get the third movie of the trilogy, and it is for Star Trek Beyond. I don't know why I've been putting this one off for some reason. I've just been wanting to get it on Blu-ray, maybe when it was like at a really decent price, and I think that's how I got it in the first place. And I, of course, bought all these movies on Amazon, so I was really satisfied with my purchases and how much they all were, and they were all pretty good deals, and this was definitely a pretty good deal, and I just love this movie so much. I don't know. I'm just like, I just love Star Trek in general. For my final movie that I picked up, it is for, well, actually I didn't pick it up. I got it for a Christmas gift, and it is for Zombieland. Now, I just really love this one. I saw the second one, and I think this one is definitely the better one of the two. And of course, I'm also a zombie fan. Zombie movies are my thing since Dawn of the Dead. So or actually no, Night of the Living Dead. And I just think this is such a funny movie. It's fun. It's got a lot of pretty awesome actors in it. And, oh, this has some deleted scenes as well, so, and this, obviously, I hadn't opened it yet, I hadn't taken the plastic off, but I would definitely watch this and see what some of the deleted scenes were, because, oh man, I just love this movie, because it makes me want to eat Twinkies. So that was my collection of Blu-rays and a DVD, and technically they all came with DVDs as well, which is a plus. So you're getting more for your money. But, so once again, the movies are Justice League, Aquaman, Us, John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, The Witch, It, Elysium, Ready Player One, Star Trek Beyond, and of course, Zombieland. So that was my collection, and I definitely can't wait to get some more Blu-rays and DVDs in the future. I know there are definitely a few more, quite a few on my list of future purchases. So hopefully around my birthday I'll get a chance to do that too. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.